What's going on, everybody? All About Outdoors here. Today I'm going to be showing you some aftermath. If you guys may or may not know, a couple weeks ago I posted a video of a Dyna SC16 Firewood processor. I rented it to try it out, and this is what we ended up with. Now, I was using a 6-way wedge. Some of the pieces are okay, like this one. Not quite small enough for me and what I do. Like this piece here would be perfect for what I do, but I'm just going to show you what we got out of it. So here is one 8-foot bed, and then there is 5 8-foot truck beds right here, and 4 6.5-foot truck beds, and these are dump inserts too. I don't want to show you guys the new splitter yet, but we've been chugging right along on getting firewood done because I want to do a nice reveal / review video on it, but I want to put some hours on it before I give it a fair assessment. But we've been chugging right along. Got 2 nice rows of oak, got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of cherry, 2 rows of maple, and another row of oak. I try to keep all my stuff separated. It sells better that way, and different woods have different dry times, so you don't have oak mixed with cherry, because cherry only takes 8 months, whereas oak can take up to 2 years, so it doesn't make sense to mix it. But I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. So yeah, that's what we got out of the processor. Like I said, 5 8-foot beds and 4 6.5-foot beds. And we're gonna head out to the house and I'll show you what we got out there. All right, guys, so we're back out at the house, back out at the other pile where we had it staged. Got 1 load still in the truck. That's probably about 2 face. And there's a pile here. This is a nice pile of wood. Very nice. It's about 14 feet by 20 feet. Yeah, 18-ish, let's say. 14 by 18, and it's about 6.5 feet tall. At the highest point, it's probably about 7.5, but we'll call it 6.5 estimate. But the only thing is that machine makes great wood, but it does tear it up too. Like, these pieces are too big. I'm gonna have to resplit a lot of this stuff doing what I do. But if you were a homeowner and you were just burning it in your fireplace, that thing would be amazing. And I only had a 6-way wedge. They didn't have an 8 or a 10. They just didn't order it with it, so I didn't have that option, unfortunately. But I think a 10-way would have been absolutely perfect for what I was doing with it. There's all the scrap we got. A couple steps back so I can get it all on the camera. And then under that tarp is the sawdust. And this is all the junk stuff. Either bugs, too ugly, too long, too short, just undesirables basically. So we'll go through that. I have a guy that buys these pieces, and I have a guy that buys long pieces and ugly pieces. So we'll get this split up between the two and we'll sell it to them. Like I said, I don't know if you guys seen it in the other video. I don't think I posted one since I added, but I added 6 more trailer loads here. So this was about 75, 80 feet long. It was from the back of the Bobcat all the way to where it is now. And that's how much we got done. I estimate it was about 25 to 26 cords we did, just judging by the log measurements and how many trucks and stuff we took out of here. So yeah, a little tip: if you don't have a lot of room, don't bother renting it. 2, it makes a mess. This is all rutted out because it was a little wet. These ruts were probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep before we graded it back out a little bit, what we could. If you don't have enough logs to supply it, only get it for a day. Like I said, we split about 24, 25 cords, somewhere around there, in just 16 hours. And I was running it all by myself the first day. So if we got 2 people the first day, like I planned, at least 2, it would be prime. Like, we probably could have got the rest of that done plus all what's over there. So we probably could have done about 30, 32, 35 cords, but I'm happy with what we got done. Definitely produced. Any kind of questions or comments you have about the machine, and go easy on me. It was my first time running the drone, and before I bought the drone I didn't know it didn't do audio, so there's not going to be any audio, so I'll insert some music. All right, guys, if you like this kind of content, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.